Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Hope your week's off to a good start. Heck, I hope your month is off to a good start because it's May. That's crazy, but it is. All right, I have some home fragrance empties from the month of April. I'm looking at all of them in front of me right now. There's a lot. I definitely did quite a bit of candle crocking last month, so you are going to see a lot of candles that still have some wax in them. However, all of the fragrance oils have dissipated from the wax, so it's just like a scentless hunk of wax. Now, a lot of people ask me what I do with the wax, so usually if I'm not interested in doing anything with it, I will pop these into a freezer that causes the wax to contract from the sides, and then you can literally shake the wax out while it's still frozen, and then I recycle the glass. So that's what I do. You can also make fire starters. I do have a video that I've already filmed on the fire starters that I make. I just need to like get it edited and then put up to YouTube. I think the footage turned out, it's a little dark, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Otherwise, I'll just refilm it again, which it wouldn't be that hard. It's not like a super long video or anything, but yeah, anyway, so that's what I do with the leftover wax. So you might see a lot of this. It's not that I'm throwing like a half full candle away, like it's just scentless wax at this point. So in the description box right below, I'm actually gonna put my Candle Crock 101 video as well as a link to just a great neutral candle crock. That kind of explains the whole process. It's a really great tool to have for candles that will dud out on you, either because the wicks are bad or the candle is sooty, or you know, some people just don't wanna light a flame in their house. So during the summer, it might be better to melt your candles versus burning them. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, check out the description box. I'll put links to where I got all of these candles, any discount codes that I have. Yeah, check that out. And Alf is in my lap, so the pug snores. They're coming for my pug. It's not a ghost. It is just a very sleepy little guy in my lap. All right, you guys, let's get into it. We're gonna get started with this. What is this? Oh, you know, it's just one of my favorite new scents. You guys, this is the year of like all things like beachy coconut for me. I don't know why, but it's the journey that I'm currently on. And Cocoa Paradise from Bath & Body Works, I am just absolutely in love with this particular scent. I ended up burning it to the halfway point, and the wicks, they did end up like dudding out on me. So I have had this in my candle. You can see that like teal candle crock. This is that right there. That is my candle crock that lives in this room. And I had this in there for probably, I think it was like a week and a half. Smelled amazing, and I just leave the crock on 24/7. So anyway, I love that thing. It's my OG. I actually have two of those. They don't make that one anymore. The candle crocks are getting kind of hard to find. It's frustrating. A lot of them have like these, either a lot of like very religious quotes or like inspirational quotes or like really kitschy designs, and I don't know, I like things to be a little bit more plain, says the lady with all of like this crap in the background. But you know, like everybody has like their design or style preferences, and a lot of the crocks just really don't appeal to me. So that one right there and the other one that I have in my laundry room, like I cling to those for dear life because I know once they break or flats out on me, I'm not gonna be able to replace them. Anyway, let's keep going with these empties. By the way, all of these candles that you see here pretty much have in-depth reviews of some kind somewhere on my channel. So if you want a more in-depth review of something, just search for the name of the candle on like my main page and it'll pop up. So I have Kringle Strawberry Lemonade and Kringle Blueberry Lemonade here. The Strawberry Lemonade, actually I think by the time, yeah, you will have seen reviews of all of these by the time this video goes up. So if you're curious, check them out. But I just want to show you guys, I burned these completely down and they were flawless the whole way. There's no discoloration, no sooting. The wax didn't discolor. This one had a little bit more wax left in the bottom than this one did. This one, I mean, like you can totally see the wet clips, right? Like most of that wax dissipated. Here, when it hit the wick clips, there was still a little bit of wax left in the bottom, but it's not much. So these burn pretty flawlessly. Big fan. I really like this switch to the 3 wicks from Kringle. I think that was a very good decision to go from the soy blend to the 100% soy. This is Blueberry Lavender Cupcake from Homeworx. This was really good, you guys. I have to admit, I didn't get this one myself. This was sent as PR, so I didn't pay for this one. I actually had it on my, like, yeah, you don't need to buy that list because it has lavender in it. I was curious about it, but not curious enough to like buy it. And then when I got it in PR, I was like, oh, this is actually a really nice scent. I am a person who just does not care for lavender. I know a lot of people really love lavender. It's not my thing. Yeah, I get a lot of suggestions for lavender candles and I'm always like, oh yeah, I don't know, I don't love it. It was definitely quite nice in here, but that being said, am I gonna go seeking out like a bunch of like gourmand lavender candles? Probably not. It's still not my favorite type of scent, but this one was quite palatable to my nose. It wasn't very astringent and just like a lovely take on a lavender scent. Burned great. I do love this beautiful kind of matte baby blue jar. This hobnail design I think is really, really pretty from Homeworx. So anyway, I love that. Sea Breeze, burned all the way down like a rock star. I love this scent. Big fan. Sicilian Orange. I went through an entire Sicilian Orange this month. Love it. I'm just a big fan of that particular scent. I will say some people have tried it and then have also loved it. And some of you have tried it and you're like, yeah, I can't get past the herbal note. There is quite a prominent herbal note in with the orange, that fresh juicy orange. I happen to really like it. I think it kind of makes it a little bit different and unique. And something that I don't normally actually gravitate towards, but I just think it's really, really beautiful and it's fresh and clean. Definitely great for the spring and even a lovely summer scent. So let's do wax melts last. I've got a lot of those too. All right, Kringle Dalgona, burned that down to the end here. Love it. I didn't end up the review of this. This smells a little bit more like cocoa than it does coffee. So worth checking out the review. It is currently sold out. Oh, buddy, sorry, mama's struggling. Excuse me. All right, there we go. It is a very precarious situation here with all these candles. Where was I? Okay, so the Kringle Dalgona, it is currently sold out, but it'll probably come back. That particular release from the Reserve line sold out super fast, and they have been re-releasing the fragrances in small batches though. So you got to kind of pay attention to the website. Ideally sign up for the emails, but I know a lot of you said that you didn't receive the emails in time when they were released again. So I don't know what to tell you about that. I think that the system they use might just be kind of slow. They might send out messages in batches or something, which not helpful, obviously, if you are wanting to buy this and then it's sold out by the time that they get to, you know, your name on the list or whatever to notify you that it's back in stock. So I don't know. Anyway, I will definitely let you guys know. I try to let you know over on the community tab here on my page when things are coming out or if there's any really great deals or whatever. Oh yes, get comfortable. I always try to let you guys know there. So, but I think also for YouTube, you have to have the notification bell on. So I don't know, if I'm not telling you to do that, I think it's a ridiculous step, but it's YouTube. So let's keep going with candles. Here I have an Indigo Paradise, which this one definitely went into the crock. So I was burning this one day and the wax was right down to here. Well, the wick clips had completely loosened from the bottom and floated to the sides, actually where they're at right now. And that's a huge fire hazard. This is also the reason why you don't light up a candle that you've already taken out of the crock, because in all likelihood, the heat on the bottom of the crock will have melted the glue that keeps the wick clips attached. You don't want those floating around, because if you get the flame too close to the side of the jar here, there is potential for it to crack. Now, this glass is obviously meant to hold, you know, a candle. It's flame resistant to a degree, But if you have like a really hot flame right next to that glass just for hours on end and you're not paying attention, it can cause the glass to break. So just be very mindful of that. If your wicks start to float, you blow that candle out and start melting it like on either like a hot plate warmer, or scoop the wax out. Do whatever you need to do to reuse that wax in some other way, but don't relight a candle and make a fire hazard for yourself. Anyway, I love this scent. It's lovely, but not super impressed with that happening. All right, here we have a saltwater taffy from Kringle that went into the crock. You can tell because the wicks went froink. Yeah, like I can't smell any of this anymore. This smells like strawberry saltwater taffy, but this just kind of smells like wax to me now. It kind of smells like a soy wax. So again, I'm just gonna pop this into the freezer and then shake the wax out and recycle the glass. You can actually use these as drinking glasses. They are very nice. You can clean them out, obviously clean them out quite well, but they have this nice little lip. So yeah, I think these would be like a fun, larger drinking glass. You can reuse these for a lot of different things. Mon Amour. Oh, you guys, I love this one. This smells like the Baccarat Rouge 540 perfume. If you have it, you probably love it. So here is a candle option for you. Now this is a lighter scent, so just prepare yourself for that. But if you own the perfume, you also know that that is kind of like a lighter take on a fragrance as well. Baccarat Rouge is not the type of fragrance that enters the room before you do. I view it as more of a skin type scent on myself. I don't think it's a powerhouse, and I don't think this candle is either, but it's really lovely. Now in the 4-wick format that I tested out, I believe that's in here as well, a lot more strength and throw. But in this 2-wick format, and then did I burn the 3-wick? I don't think I've burned the 3-wick yet. That's up next, but I love the scent. The scent is really, really great. But I wouldn't get that one expecting it to like have like an 8 or 9 out of 10 in terms of strength and throw. You're not gonna get that from this particular fragrance. All right, Juicy Strawberry. This is a slightly more green type of strawberry scent, but I really like it. And again, this was in that reserve collection where everything sold out super fast. I'm sure this one will make a comeback at some point. Really liked it a lot. And I burned that one. Yeah, that one I burned completely down as well. So did great. Here we have a Kringle Juicy Delight, which was watermelon pops when it was in the Country Candle line. This one I decided to put into my candle crock. This is such a good watermelon, you guys. It's kind of more of like a candied watermelon. I love this. I have another one. I could have burned it completely down, but I decided that I wanted to prolong its life a little bit more, so I popped it into a candle crock in the laundry room and absolutely loved it. It was so good. I feel really tired from talking. I haven't even been talking that long. Maybe I'll take a break here. All right, Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works. Loved it, and as you can see, also went into the crock. It got really puny wicks towards the latter part of the candle here. I got to about right here before it started to futz out. So I've noticed some changes. They're not perfect. The Bath & Body Works candles are not perfect, but they've definitely made, I think, some good changes. All right, here we have a Kiwi Margarita. This one was poured in 2021, and I decided to burn it this past month. This one definitely was a lot stronger when I burned it this spring versus when I first purchased this one. So this is a weird thing that some of the Homeworx candles do, where if they are quite light when you first get them, if you set them off to the side for whatever reason, they increase in strength a little bit. Nothing drastic. Like, I don't want to imply like just keep your candles for years and years in the hopes that they will become like a 10 out of 10. It's not going to ever get to that point. But what's the moral of the story? But they do increase in strength just a little bit. So I don't know. You shouldn't have to do that. It shouldn't be a thing, but it just is a thing sometimes. So, all right. Oh, here we have a Kringle within a Kringle. It is, what is this? Sweet Cherries, which I believe was it cherry wood? Cherry tree. I can't remember the name of it now. Sorry, guys. This is a repackage as well. It is not a cherry scent really per se. This is more of a floral. It's quite lovely and I actually really enjoyed it, but I expected it to be like a sweet cherry scent. Even though looking at the fragrance notes, I was like, I don't think that's gonna be a cherry scent, but yeah, no, it's not. It's mostly floral, but it's really lovely. And here is that 4-wick Mon Amour that I was testing out. Now this was just a lab sample, so they have not come out with these, but I'm pretty sure that Mick is gonna go down this route. Obviously, getting enough of these and starting to pour them and, you know, developing the fragrances and figuring out the wick size, because all that stuff's gonna have to change. I wouldn't expect these to pop up, you know, like next Tuesday. I think you're gonna wait probably a few months, if not a little bit longer. I don't know exact timing, but I do think that this is something that Kringle is gonna be offering hopefully very soon. I am hopeful. I loved the experience of that. Here we have a Weekend in Rome, which is just peach, Prosecco and peaches. This was good, except it kind of futzed out on me towards the end. And so I just put it in the candle crock, so that's fine. Here is a macarons from Kringle. They called it macaroons, but they're very clearly macarons on the label here. Finished it. That one like almost had no wax left in the bottom. Look at that. Lovely. I love this scent. I did order backups of this one and I want more. I love this particular one. It's so, so good. Man, it's like, I burned through so many candles this month. Jelly Donut. Now this one here, favorite, hands down favorite from that Reserve drop. All of the Reserve candles that I've ever tried, this is my favorite. This is so delicious, you guys, and I will need more. So if Kringle could produce more, that'd be great. I really love this one so much, you guys. It is absolutely delicious. I think it's the best like jelly donut scent that I have ever smelled, and I will fight you on that. All right, here we have a Farm Stand Blueberry from Homeworx. Now this one was from 2021, and this one burned atrociously. Also, I decided to use Harry's tip of putting the candle out by, you know, just placing the lid on top. Well, mine immediately went like suctioned on, and then I was like, oh no, because at that point I was only halfway through the candle, and I was like, yeah, if I don't get this lid off now, it's just not ever gonna come off again. So I pried it off, and then wax got all over the inside, and it's just a disaster. This was like a disaster performance. It's fine. None of the other ones have done that. I blame that. I blame that using the lid to extinguish thing. Oh, okay. So this looks awful. Ignore this. Don't ignore this candle because it's really good. Avocado and Palm from Kringle. This was new for the spring, but this was a candle that I used to demonstrate my what I do with leftover wax, i.e. making fire starters with your leftover wax. So anyway, that looks awful because of that. It's what I used. Cosmic Cupcakes. Oh, it's so good. I love this one. A lot of people think this smells like lemon bars. I get a lot of chocolate and lemon from this myself, which would not be lemon bars. This is mostly unscented because, again, I put it in the crock. Oh, this is such a great scent, you guys. I bought a bunch of wax melts in that one because it was so good. Here's the beloved coconut and blueberry tart. This one was really delicious. I burned this mostly down, and then the last little bit I went ahead and just put it in a Kinder Group. I can smell just a little faint bit of this one. I love this one as well, and I bought a bunch of the wax melts because it's such a great scent. We're almost near the end, you guys. I have 2 more Kringle candles. I have Happy Birthday, which is a repackage of, I already plucked one of the wicks out of here. I was gonna reuse this for a little like birthday arrangement, and then I decided against it because it has like the little Kringle thing on the front, and then I was like, oh, maybe I can cover it up with my own label, and then I thought, no, and then I just walked away from that project. Anyway, Happy Birthday is vanilla cone, so it's a repackage, and then Donut Worry is also a repackage, and this one is absolutely adorable. I do love the little donuts on here. So cute. And now I have just a ton of wax melts, so we are gonna just plow through. All right, sugar in a brick format. This was very old, you can tell by how discolored this container is. That is a dupe for Aquilina's pink sugar, and it's really, really nice. Big fan of that. Pink apple and nectarine. This is a newer brick. I believe this is still available. It is heavenly, you guys. Check this out. Pink berry fluff, love it, but it's a little bit lighter. So it's part of the Easter bundle. I do have it in my club, but I will say it's lighter. It works better in a bedroom than it does in a more open concept area. Aloe water and cucumber is a staple for the powder rooms or bathrooms in the house. Pink coconut, I love pink coconut. It's in my club. It is an absolutely delightful, like candied, it's like a candy scent, but I also get like a touch of like a laundry detergent vibe. I think because it reminds me of the pink cotton. Oop, don't break. This is pink coconut, and the pink cotton is like their laundry scent that has like a pink floral fruity note. Strawberry lemon cake, delicious. Oh yeah, this. You guys know how I feel about this now. This is Kringle's Sweet Stuff, which smells exactly like the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream scent. If you love it, you need to get this. Except right now, all they have are daylights and wax melts. I just recently bought, I think, 20 more of these because they were on sale for like $3.15, and then you can use the ambassador discount codes. So I used my own and saved a little bit more. So I have a ton of these for this summer, and I love it. Mick said that the scent would be sticking around, so I'm gonna hold him to it because that needs to not go away. I love it so much, it's so good. Ruby nectarine, delicious. Another strawberry lemon cake, yummy, big fan. Mahalo coconut, listen, this is gonna be in my summer suggestions. This is so good. I really like this one. Again, I'm in that like beachy coconut air vibe. Speaking of beachy, palm trees and ocean breeze would recommend. Beautiful, green, tropical. Also like some perfumey vibes to this one, but really, really yummy. Mountain sunset. I didn't like it. This one was very powdery, almost borderline masculine to my nose. I just wasn't a fan of this one. I have mandarin zest. I really like mandarin zest, but a lot of people said it was very light for them. It wasn't really light for me. I really like this one, and this is also in that Easter bundle. So I think it's good. Oh, my back. Ooh. Is this, this is Cosmic Cupcakes. Oh, coconut blueberry tart. So see, I love the melts. Buddy, you're gonna have to let me, you're not gonna move at all, are you? No. Oh my gosh, I'm so uncomfortable, but I can't move him. I am so uncomfortable right now, but he's so cute. I can't move him. Who else would just rather develop severe back pain than move their dog? It's fine. We're gonna have to get up in a minute anyway. Watermelon tangerine, absolutely fantastic. Raspberry hibiscus tea. This was in my spring suggestions when I did my collab with Lisa. This is so good, you guys. You have to try it. It's really delicious and fruity. Blue agave and melon, I think, is pretty good. Sorry, at this point, I'm just kind of plowing through. Oh my gosh, 23 minutes. Another Cosmic Cupcake. Mango shortbread. This is really great, you guys. Totally worth grabbing. Daydream Oasis. I really like this one too. This is definitely more of a perfumey scent. I'm not sure what I expected from it, but I actually really quite like that one. Palm trees and ocean breeze. Rainbow red. This one smells like fruit punch, right? Yes, this is one of those like fruit punch type scents. Another pink coconut. Another coastal sunset, which, yeah, this one I didn't like either. No, I didn't mean to say another coastal sunset. This is my very first coastal sunset, but I didn't like this one. I thought that I would. It's definitely a perfumey floral fragrance. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah. I feel like it's very rare for me to get something from Scentsy and then be like, oh, this isn't it. But this is definitely one of those where I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. And then it just was not. Here's another raspberry hibiscus tea. And then the last one, before I can finally get up, is the soft Plumeria. This smells so similar to the Plumeria from Bath & Body Works, you know, back in the day. So good. This is lovely. This was from the Disney Epcot International Flower Garden Festival Blossoms of Fragrance collection. This is so pretty. The Plumeria is a very distinct scent, and the second that you stick your nose in this, it's gonna take you back to like the 1990s at Bath & Body Works, early 2000s. This is a really great scent. So anyway, you guys, that is it. That's all that I have. It's a lot. Let me know what you finished during the month of April. I look forward to finishing hopefully a lot more of my Homeworx candles. I have a lot of summer candles left over from last year, and I really want to whittle that down over the course of this summer. So I'm going to be doing quite a number of the farm stand fragrances. That's a lot of what I have. And then I've got like some berry trifle. I've got some white sangria left over. So there is some new stuff coming from Homeworx, and there's definitely a collection that I'm going to be picking up some things from. So that really does mean that I have to get some of the other candles out of the way. So it's time to get to burning. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to pick my doggy up, just have him say hello real quick. Here he is. Here is the little master of Mama. Anyway, we're gonna go give him a potty break outside. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.